Good morning, friends at Christ Covenant Church. It's Saturday morning, June 5th. I'm Pastor Jim. Pastor Kathy right now is on her way to a wedding rehearsal in New Jersey, so she's not going to be involved with this note. But we thought on behalf of the staff, leadership team, safety, health and wellness, ushers, and building and grounds, we thought it would be appropriate and good to give you an update about some of the worship procedures that we'll be working with as we move into the summer and as we move into worshiping indoors. Over the summer, as you know, we will be worshiping sometimes in the sanctuary and sometimes outside. Last summer was great to be outside, and things have changed. Following all of the science and the data, we're going to be worshiping inside some of the time now. Let me go over some of the things that we're working with out of a sense of care and love and respect and honor for one another. One of my favorite Bible verses, I say that a lot, but one of the real important Bible verses, I think, is Galatians chapter 5, verse 1, where the Apostle Paul writes this. He writes, it is for freedom or for liberty that Christ has set you free. And then he says other things in that chapter that we aren't supposed to use that freedom or liberty to oppress others. We aren't supposed to push our rights onto others, but we are to maintain that attitude of service, servant leadership that we saw in Jesus, putting others first. And so remembering that, using that as a guideline, I want to go over a few things that we've talked about. Again, leadership team, safety, health and wellness, staff, ushers, and building and grounds. As we move into the summer, we remember that we are a multi-generational church, and we remember that those under 12 have not had the opportunity to be vaccinated yet. And we also know that there are some people in society that haven't been or can't be vaccinated. Sometimes there's a medical issue or a medical condition or under doctor's orders for that. And so because we care for and we love one another and we proceed as we have with an abundance of caution, not allowing our freedom and liberty to trample others, we are going to very strongly encourage everyone to wear masks while we are in the sanctuary. Look, it's only going to be about 45 or 50 minutes generally in worship. You can have them off as you come in or come out, but when we're in the sanctuary, because of care and love for one another, realizing again that not everybody can be vaccinated yet or have had the opportunity, again, with children, we are strongly encouraging you to wear your masks. We as a staff will be doing that, except when we're, doing preaching or teaching or doing some of those things. We'll have it off. Again, at this point, your staff is fully vaccinated, and we're thankful for that. As we move ahead, again, the pews are going to be roped off, every other pew. As we move through the summer, we're probably not going to be knocking down the doors with full attendance in every pew, but if that happens, we'll deal with that. But for now, we're just going to kind of keep that the way it is. We want you to be mindful and be aware, socially aware of other people. Maybe they are holding back a little bit. Don't reach out a hand and try to shake their hand or hug them. Remember, we're still kind of figuring things out here. We're so glad that we're going to be able to be worshiping in person again, outside and here in the sanctuary. And we know that isn't going to be something for everyone. And so we're so thankful to be able to continue recording the services and sending them out so that you can worship at home or even worship while you're on vacation. Isn't that an awesome idea? So friends, you see now today, we've got things already set up for tomorrow. We've got the baptismal font or a baptism tomorrow. We've got communion set up. We're celebrating communion. As we move through the summer anyway, here in June and July and August, if we're in the sanctuary, we're going to be using these little communion cups as we did last fall. And so we'll see what happens later in the fall with worship. But during the summer, we're going to be doing, in the sanctuary, we're going to be using these little cups. And friends, we know that some of you are gluten-free, and we will have also available, look at that, I don't know if you can see that, we're also going to have gluten-free wafers available for you as well. We'll still give you the little container so you can have the grape juice, and you won't have to take off the little foil for the little wafer. But we have that gluten-free option available. And so, friends, remember, as Christians, we have complete freedom and liberty. Galatians 5:1, it is for freedom or liberty that Christ has set you free. But we also remember to serve others with love and care. So we love and care one another. We serve each other by not asserting our own individual rights, by putting the needs of others first. Another reminder, remember as we move through the summer, Sunday school, adult Sunday school is at 8:45, and worship begins at 10 o'clock. One final note perhaps, some of you might be wondering, what happens now in the summer if we're supposed to be outside and it's bad weather? Well, if that happens now with capacity controls lifted, we're going to be able to shift and be in the sanctuary. So no matter what, we're going to have worship at 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings, except for July 18th, where we will be sending a service out because I think 4/5, 5/6, 7/8, whatever it is of the staff are going to be away on that Sunday. And so we're going to be sending a recorded service on July 18th. But all of the other Sundays through the summer, we'll be worshiping either outside or inside here in our beautiful sanctuary. Friends, have a wonderful day. Be blessed and be a blessing to someone else today.